Hi there, Rino Soriano. I'm the Conscious Health Alchemist. Day 4 on your 30-day challenge, baby. We're rocking today, and guess what? I have one of my super secret recipes that I'm revealing. It's actually going to be the first time I reveal it, so you are in for a treat. What am I going to make for you today? It's called my Symphony Salad. And there's a reason why it's called Symphony Salad. It's because when you put it in your mouth, you're going to have a cornucopia of yummy melodies of textures and flavors, and your brain's going to be producing new neural pathways on this one for sure. Most salads are bland and boring, and oh my god, I just had to create something that was knock your socks off. This one's going to take you outside the galaxy for sure. Super yummy, healthy, and this was actually one of my best sellers at the restaurant when I had my restaurant, and people would just love looking at it. It was like art. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through. It's a layered salad, so have fun with it, and don't be so uptight and rigid and trying to think it's got to be perfect. I just have fun. I start out with a base, usually of mixed greens. You can go to the store, they have them pre-washed, but make sure you have the baby greens or the sweet greens, and they work best with the salad because this is actually going to be semi-sweet. And people at the restaurant would be like, I never thought I would actually like this, but when they put it in their mouth, oh boy. So mixed greens, today I'm actually using red butter lettuce because that's what was available at the farmer's market where I went this morning. And so I'm like, oh, I'm in the mood for that. So I'm going to make it with red butter lettuce, but I would say choose either a more neutral salad because some salads are actually bitter. We don't want to do anything with bitter in this salad. So mixed greens, or baby greens, or sweet greens they're called sometimes. They're pre-made in the pack. So I'm going to layer this. I'm going to show you how I make it. It's colorful, it's elegant, and oh, your taste buds are going to be loving you. So check this out. So here's my mixed greens. Check this out. I'm just going to layer some leaves here on the bottom. And I am going to just layer this one level at a time. You're going to see how this builds up with different colors and textures, and it's just fun to make. So give me a minute here while I make sure that my plate is balanced here. Okay, so that's my green. You got that? Check it out. Okay, my next ingredient is I got some organic carrots that I also got at the farmer's market this morning. And I shredded them in the food processor. Okay, you get the shredding blade, and it looks like little strips here. And so now check this out. Look what happens here. Look. Look at the green and then the orange, the contrasting orange. This is fantastic. So look how bright that is and yummy. And oh my god, I'm like ready to eat this now. Okay? And so basically you layer this generously on top. Okay? And so now you have contrasting colors of orange and green. Okay? And gives it a little pop. I'm going to move on to my next ingredient. And what is that? It's called olives. Okay? These are ripe jumbo black olives. Okay? Organic. And what I do is I just take a handful and I kind of make like a unique, every so often, we want to make sure that every bite we get, we're going to get an olive. If you don't like olives, which I don't know why you wouldn't, you can use capers or you can just leave them off. I love olives. For me, they're awesome. So I put olives, and look at the color contrast. Just come here. Come take a look at this. It kind of leaves it kind of, elegant. And it gives it a good flavor. Okay, so olives. Now, moving on to my next ingredient. It's called organic raw cashews. Alright? And these are in a pack. You can get them in your bulk section. But I'm more fond of raw cashews than the roasted ones. Because the roasted ones, sometimes they add oil or a lot of processed salts. So these are plain, raw, organic cashews. And once again, just take a handful. And I just start layering it. Kind of giving it some space in between. So you get to see the olives and the carrots and the greens, and look at this. Look how it's coming out. Come check this out. Come check it. Look at that. All right. And so this is layering up to be very nice salad. Next ingredient, okay, I use organic feta cheese, and the company I use is called Organic Valley. These are feta cheese crumbles, and it's going to give the salad a little pinch of sourness and sharpness of the cheese. With feta cheese, it's got that little pungent flavor. And so I just layer a little bit of this on top like this. I just get some crumbles, and now you can see the color contrast now even with the white. So you have all these magnificent colors and textures coming in. The cheese is just going to give this another elegant boost. And so if you just check that out, and again, if cheese doesn't serve you, then leave it off. But the feta cheese, oh boy, yum, yum, yum. So I go a little bit more generously because I love feta cheese. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, and there's feta cheese. Now, we got a couple more ingredients. You can see we're building this, Now check this out. One of my secret ingredients is red watermelon. Now, I know people are like, wait a minute, watermelon salad and all these other... I knock people's socks off with this. So what I do is I cut the watermelon in triangular shapes. Sometimes I cut them into stars. This is going to add a little elegance, color, but it actually does very well with the other flavor. It even does well with the feta cheese. So what I do is I kind of create like a unique, I put it on the edge of the plate, and I go around like this. And again, there's no perfect way. I'm just creating my own magic here. And there is, in life we got to have a little bit more fun. And this is my creativity. I'm just exploring. And this is what I used to do with my Symphony salad at the restaurant. I just used to, sometimes I would create stars, sometimes wedges like this, like triangular. And so, here's the deal. Let me rinse off really quick, please. Okay. So check this out. Every salad has a dressing, right? Well, most salad dressings are unhealthy. I think you know that by now. Either they have funny oils, hydrogenated oils, they got processed salts, or they have vinegars. Vinegars, by the way, are not healthy for your body. They will actually throw off your pH and biochemistry. We're talking about red vinegar, white vinegars, and that's what most restaurants use and even stores. I don't recommend most vinegars. If you're going to use any vinegar, use apple cider vinegar. If it agrees with you. Some people, it does well, and for some, it doesn't. So listen to your body, but if you need the acid, when you do use the vinegary type dressings, use apple cider vinegar. On this salad, no vinegar, not allowed here. Okay, so let me put that away. Here's my super secret dressing. Never revealed this before, and it's very simple. I know most people are going to be like, wow, never thought this combination would go well, but here's the deal. It's called coconut oil, and again, I did my last recipe, and it's Coconut Secret is the brand, and this stuff is fantastic. Most coconut oils are processed, and the labels are misleading. I'm not fond of most coconut oils, so I give this a generous bath of coconut oil. You cannot overdose on coconut oil, my friend. You can put 2 to 3 tablespoons. It's okay. Trust me. You're going to have more energy than you ever thought possible with just this ingredient. And this is going to give it a nice texture, but it's going to serve as part 1 of my dressing. I'm going to show you my other secret ingredient in a second. Hold on. So I'm going to drizzle this over the top generously, okay? I'm going to do this the best I can. I'm going to make sure that all the leaves are getting saturated, even on top of the watermelon, even on top of the cheese. Oh my God, this is heavenly, heavenly, heavenly. Look at this. And that's very generous. Part 1. Part 2. All right, went to the farmer's market this morning, and I scored. This is raw honey from Colorado in the Rockies. This is heavenly bliss. Now, check this out. You see this? It's pretty aqueous. Now, some people are going to say, I thought raw was white and pasty. Most are, because they're including the honeycomb. And when you include the honeycomb, you get the white pasty stuff. Some farmers, they just extract the honey from the honeycomb, and this is what you get. This is pure. I had some earlier. Oh my God, this is heavenly bliss. So raw honey is not always in the white pasty jars, even though a lot of them are at the stores. And so I would say always go raw, because most companies that you're going to find in the store are going to have heat-treated honeys. Okay, so check this out. So what I do, part 2 of my secret sauce, is I just get a spoonful and then I just drizzle. I just drizzle like this. Check this out. Look at this elegance over the top of the salad. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay? And you don't have to put too much. Maybe I do about two tablespoons, and I just make sure that everything's covered. A little bit on the watermelon and on the on the salad, on the cheese. But look at how luscious this looks. Okay. Now, one last secret ingredient to finish this off. And people would say, well, why are you doing that? Just a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. This is the best salt that's out there. High quality, it's up from the mountains. I'm not too fond of sea salt. We'll talk about that another time. Just a couple speckles, speckle. Because what that's going to do is the salt is going to bring out the flavors of the food, but it's going to bring out the sweetness of the watermelon and the honey, and it's just going to make it pop. And oh boy, the cornucopia of flavors in your mouth. So I'm just going to hit it with just some speckles. Just very lightly. You don't have to go generous on this one. Just lightly on the watermelon. And hi there, Rino Soriano back. Part 2 of my video for my symphony salad. So as you can see, I've made this heavenly creation. I mean, look at this. Colorful, elegant, yummy, okay? Multiple textures. I actually just had a couple bitefuls over there while I was doing in between video 1 and 2, so, and I almost didn't come back. This is fantastic. Make it, get back to me, give me feedback. But this will knock your socks off. It will bling out your body. You will have energy. You will feel radiant. Magical things will happen to your taste buds, and your brain's going to be producing new neural pathways. All right, so make it, get back to me. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'm Rino Soriano, and remember, healthy body, happy soul. Be back with you soon with another fun food, fantastic recipe. Enjoy your day. Ciao.